Hey y'all, before we start the video, I just want to talk to you about how late it is. I usually really love editing these videos. I try and make them really fun. And the footage for this video, it's just not a very fun day. And it was kind of a struggle for me to make it enjoyable to watch. So I know it's late, I'm sorry, but this is the last video in our quarantine road trip series. And after this, we've got a bunch of shorter, more fun videos scheduled. And I think you're going to really like them. So let's move on to the video, and thank you so much for watching.
Hi, I'm Allie.
And I'm Jack, and this is Sekhmet.
Welcome back to our quarantine road trip series where we decided to drive across the country during the COVID-19 pandemic.
It's the finale.
The final episode of our quarantine road trip series where we finally make it back to Tucson.
We drove through all of California and all of Arizona, but we finally made it home.
It wasn't a fun video, but I hope you all enjoy watching. We're just now leaving camp. It's pretty late for us to be leaving. It's around 9:45. We have a full day of driving ahead. Yeah, we had quite the exciting morning. You want to tell them what happened, babe?
So we're starting to pack up camp. We've got Sekhmet on her lead, her 25-foot leash tied to the picnic table so she can roam around the campsite. And we're cleaning up a tent, and I was just climbing out of the tent with some sleeping bags, getting ready to put them in the car. And I'm on kind of the back side of our campsite, and I look up and I see this dog, and I'm like, Sekhmet, how'd you get out of your harness? And then I realized that's not Sekhmet. It's a similar looking dog, but that's not my dog. And it's trotting on up to me, big smile on its face, tail wagging, no collar, no tags, no nothing. I'm like, oh, I don't know what dog this is. So I yell at Allie, hey, grab Sekhmet. She's on a leash, but I don't want her to lunge and hurt herself or, get to this dog. I don't know. I'm sure they'll just play, but I don't know what dog this is. I don't know if it's had all the shots and everything. So she kind of was like, what? Why? And then she sees the dog. It's like, oh God, and grabs the dog. Grabs Sekhmet. And so I just walk over to this dog and I'm kind of petting it like, hey, I think you need to go home now. And it's kind of looking past me like, but I see a dog over there. I want to play, meet that dog. I'm like, nope, I think you need to go home now. It was about then when Sekhmet saw this other dog and started, well, you should tell what Sekhmet was doing because I was paying attention to the other dog.
Yeah, so she started growling and pulling on me. I was holding your duffel bag when I grabbed Sekhmet, and I had to drop it and use both hands to keep her where she was. And then the dog went behind the tent and it was just staring at us. It was probably 5 feet away from us. And that's when I got really scared. I was like, babe, you need to do something because he's going to come over. And I've seen her play with other dogs before, like Doc, and it's just insane. They're a freaking tornado. And I did not want my arm ripped off in the process of holding her. Yeah.
So I kind of just herded this dog away from our campsite, just kind of towards the empty campsite next to us. I kept telling it hey, okay, you need to go home now. Let's go. Keep going. And it, got the message and was just like, well, okay. Turned around and trotted off towards the entrance to the campground. And yeah, Sekhmet kind of, went over to Sekhmet, calmed her down, and yeah.
Yeah. She's a very protective dog, even though she's still pretty young, which is great in most situations. But
yesterday morning, we were at Crescent City on the beach, and we had her again, hooked up to a leash to the bench we're on, and this older woman walked by with her dog, older dog as well, but again about the same size as Sekhmet, and they kind of sniffed, and Sekhmet was kind of like, oh, you better stay away, giving that warning growl. The woman kind of chuckled and walked out. She's like, oh, how old is she? It's almost 2. Goes, yeah, she's going to be a good dog. She's getting to be protective. That's good. Yeah, she's definitely getting to be protective.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
Now the day's goal is to get to Joshua Tree National Park, and that's where we'll camp. So we got to get through like almost all of California today.
Because we're still in deep northern California.
Yeah.
And Joshua Tree is deep southern California. So we're going to be going, we don't have any service right now, just up here in the mountains. So we're going to drive back to Highway 101 where we have service and then figure out what's the fastest way to get there, because we don't really have any sightseeing we want to do today. It's just get to Joshua Tree. Lots of driving today. Right now it's just this driving on this mountain road. Although I'm not terrifying Allie as much this morning because we're not rushing to get to our campsite before dark.
Yeah, it was not fun. I closed my eyes for a lot of it. There's parts where it's literally just like this cliff drop.
It's like a 300-foot drop.
Yeah. And
no guardrail.
No guardrail whatsoever. And I was just like, okay, I don't feel like dying right now.
And that was the last time we were having fun on this trip. By the time we got to Santa Rosa, it was really hot out and our air conditioning wasn't working right. We couldn't find a bathroom anywhere. There were roads closed and we couldn't find our way around. We were just not having a good time.
Mm-hmm. So enjoy the rest of the video. Welcome to Hell with Allie and Jack, also known as Southern California.
So yeah, neither of us have been to San Francisco before. Here's San Francisco Bay.
Change of plans.
So, for whatever reason, I guess we're driving way slower than all the navigation expected us to.
Even though I've been driving on average 83 miles an hour.
And I've been doing on average about 76. Apparently we're still going slower than my GPS expected, and we're not gonna get to Joshua Tree until midnight now.
The idea of setting up camp and a tent and the sleeping bags and having to get everything down from like the canvas bag and
doing all of that in the dark at midnight just does not sound fun. And then, you know, sleep for a few hours, get up in the morning and leave. We looked at, you know, other camping opportunities, but all the other national forests and things are closed for camping, so that won't work. We looked at some other options that just don't really seem worthwhile. So
you can hear me crying in the background. What are we gonna do, babe?
We're just gonna keep driving straight through to Tucson.
Through the night?
Through the night.
Kind of like how we drove through the night to your grandma's?
Yes.
Hmm.
Except that we have done it before, so we know what it's going to be like, and I think we're going to do better this time. We survived the last one, and we still all loved each other after the last time we did it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
If he's being too mean to me, I'm going to vlog him.
We've already had our, you know, I love you even when I'm grumpy, so know that in a few hours when I will be grumpy.
Yeah. I love you.
I love you too.
Okay, let's just get to Tucson. I want to shower.
Yeah, that's part of it for me too. I kind of want to just get to Tucson. Today overall has not been a super fun day.
It's not been fun at all, actually.
Yeah. California sucks.
Yeah.
Southern California and
Yeah.
Central California.
Yeah.
Everything until we got to Ukiah. Ukiah was great. Everything after that was shit.
Yeah, but like even this morning we had like a harder time with like the road coming out of the campground.
Yeah.
I felt like I was gonna vomit and die. Sekhmet attacked us just to like
Tried to curl up into a ball in our laps while I was driving.
And it's just hasn't been our day at all. I swear I've gone inside to like 5 gas stations, and then I'll be like, oh, we don't have a restroom, or the restroom's closed because of the pandemic or something like that.
One of them, she goes in to use their bathroom, and we've also had straps coming off of the cooler and all that shit. I should probably check that. All kinds of stuff. So I'm fixing a strap after she walks into the gas station to use the bathroom. And I look up and I go, oh, there's the bathroom right there. There's the door. It says restroom. She comes out. They said they don't have bathrooms. And I said, how can that be? I'm looking at the bathroom right there. No. Goes back in, comes out. They don't have a bathroom because of the pandemic. Yeah. That's what we've been dealing with.
Yeah. I've wanted to cry on multiple occasions. But it's okay. We've found working truck stops.
Well, we're finally on the interstate, so.
Yeah, and we actually ate food, which was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we like just didn't eat lunch and didn't eat until
we had
like
breakfast at like 10, so.
Yeah, but we didn't eat again until what, 6? 5?
5:30.
5:30.
Okay, maybe this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So. It's okay. We'll be in Tucson soon.
Mm-hmm.
I already missed the fun days of exploring parks. Yeah. Camping in cool places.
See, that's the other thing is I think we just had too much fun yesterday. It's like our bar, we were just pushing our bar higher and higher, and we had the bar set so high this morning.
Yeah, I think this is like just the universe catching up with us.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I've helped you out enough.
We've had such a great trip so far.
Yeah. Oh.
Hey, I'm glad I didn't make a reservation ahead of time for Joshua Tree.
Yeah. We knew it was a long shot to get there.
Yeah.
It's currently 1:10 a.m. 1 in the morning. And I'm not entirely certain what city we're in. I think Palm Springs. We just passed Joshua Tree National Forest, so we would have made it in pretty late to Joshua Tree anyways, later than midnight. And as you can see, it's really windy, and Jack's cleaning the window. What a good boyfriend. I just finished driving for about an hour. Wasn't that bad. Put on, at first when we were in LA, I put on the La La Land soundtrack, which was good fun. And then I was just listening to some other music, singing along and stuff to keep me awake while Jack took a nap in the passenger seat. Sekhmet also helped keep me awake. She kept nudging my shoulder. Not that I was like struggling to stay awake, it's just she would have helped me if I needed it. I'm wondering how long we have until we get to Tucson. If we're like ahead of schedule, behind schedule, if there even is a schedule anymore, because who the heck knows? Somehow we're 5 hours behind.
Whoa. Wow, it's windy out there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Where to next?
That is the question. I have no idea.
Because right now in Palm Springs, right?
Sure.
We passed a Joshua Tree. I saw it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's like, Joshua Tree, exit right. And I was like, oh, no.
No, we haven't. Well, no, we actually haven't passed Joshua Tree. So.
Well, we passed an exit for Joshua
Yeah.
Tree.
There's a point where I-10 goes like this, then there's another highway that comes off like this, and Joshua Tree is in between those.
Oh, okay.
And so we're, for the next like hour, going to be just passing Joshua Tree. So let's see what is.
Do y'all see something off with that Wendy's logo? Like, she looks extra demonic.
Oh my god.
Do you see that? She looks like she could murder you. Quality is our recipe.
Oh, that's actually really creepy.
Mm-hmm.
Next gas stop is going to be Phoenix.
Really?
Yeah. Hey.
We're almost home.
We're almost home. We're back in Tucson.
I'm gonna take a shower.
Woo!
Brush my teeth.
Oh my goodness.
Feel like a human again.
We're gonna be clean?
Yeah.
Very happy to be home. Sekhmet is very happy to be home. She keeps trying to climb up into the passenger seat up here.
She fell asleep on me.
We're home. Woo!
It's beautiful.
Oh my goodness.
Look at the two sunflowers.
Oh my gosh, and the quail. Oh, this is great.
Thanks so much for sticking around for all 12 parts of our quarantine road trip series.
We're gonna have some new videos coming out soon, so stay tuned for those.
Yeah, we're gonna have some cooking videos, some date ideas, and some camping videos, so it should be really fun.
Thank you so much for watching.
Stay safe, wash your hands, wear a mask, and get vaccinated.
Ciao.
Paka paka.